Well, let's get more now on that breaking news out of India. That's the Air India plane that crashed in the western city of Ahmedabad. The plane was a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, one of the most modern passenger aircrafts in service. It's the model's first fatal crash. We can cross now to Rosiland Jordan, who's in Washington, D.C. for us. Ros, so Boeing, I understand, have issued a response to this crash.
It's a very brief statement from the Virginia-based corporation, quoting, "We are in contact with Air India regarding Flight 171 and stand ready to support them. Our thoughts are with the passengers, crew, first responders, and all affected." Again, a very brief statement from Boeing Corporation, which has been battling a lot of problems with its with concerns about its quality, about its construction, about the viability of parts. This has led, of course, to the change up, as it were, of the company's CEO just about a year ago, after many criticisms, not so much about the 787 Dreamliner, even though this aircraft has had some issues that have raised concerns with the federal government, but the 737 MAX, the smaller jet that had two fatal crashes soon after it was put into service in the last 10 years.
And Ros, Boeing has experienced, as you say, so many crises and disruptions about the quality of some of their aircrafts. There was that scandal over the strength and the quality of doors on some of their aircrafts recently, wasn't there? All of that affecting share price. And we know also that the markets responded negatively in the wake of this particular crash as well. Share prices dropping. I mean, how does Boeing attempt to turn a page here?
Well, this is a very, very difficult challenge for Kelly Orthberg, who became the new CEO just about a year ago, August. He has told employees at Boeing that the company is in a, quote, fragile position and that the company cannot afford any new crises. Of course, now we have this tragedy involving the lives of nearly 250 people who were traveling from India to the United Kingdom. This is, of course, something that's going to raise new questions about whether there was something wrong with the plane itself. It is noteworthy that the 787 Dreamliner has never had any fatalities since it first went into service back in 2011, so nearly 15 years of nonstop service without any fatalities. But it's going to raise new questions, particularly here in the United States, where the Federal Aviation Administration has been looking very closely at how Boeing has been constructing these jets, not just for the U.S. market, but indeed for the global market. In fact, it had just given Boeing permission to increase its production of the 787 from 5 aircraft a month to 7 aircraft a month. They just got this permission. So this is going to renew scrutiny into one of the legacy aviation companies. It is also worth noting that it's not just Boeing that saw its stock price dropping just before the markets opened here in the United States, but GE Aviation, which created the engines on this particular aircraft for Air India, as well as other companies that are involved with the building of the body, the fuselage, to use the technical term. Everything's now going to be under scrutiny once more.
Yeah, huge ramifications in the wake of this fatal crash, of course, in India. Ros, many thanks there. Rosiland Jordan there in Washington, D.C.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.